Hey yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Chad again, bringing y'all another video. It's pretty noisy outside today with me, but I'll try to get through this video. But this video is going to be about um, video games. So as you all know, over the years, back in my day, I'm not even that old. I'm only like 22. But back in my day, we had games like Call of Duty, World at War, Crash Bandicoot, Mario Kart. The list just goes on. I first started off when I had a GameCube. I then moved from GameCube to Nintendo DS to a Wii, and a Nintendo. Um, I went from GameCube to Game Boy to Nintendo DS to a Wii to an Xbox 360. Then on to I believe an Xbox One. I believe so. Excuse me. And then I went into a PS4, and now I'm just PlayStation. I'll probably be PlayStation. Um, I don't know if I'll be PlayStation for the rest of my life, but I'm gonna be PlayStation. I'll probably cop an Xbox as well, just because. Yeah, I'll get into that in a little bit. But I remember like back in the day when I used to play video games. Maybe it's because I was younger, or maybe it's because like game developers actually made good games. Like I just remember like I could play the game all day, all day. Like I would go to school because my parents didn't allow me to play games during the week. So I would go to school, come home through Monday through Friday, and Friday when I got out of school, they would allow me to play the game, and I would play the game from Friday to Sunday night and just repeat that cycle every week. And I remember how fun the game used to be. Like I could get online with my friends, I could run all day. We'd never get bored because we would leave. Let's say if we wanted to stop, because during this time I was like in middle school, so I was on my Xbox 360. So we would go from Modern Warfare 2 to like Modern Warfare 3 to Halo Reach to Halo, I don't know, the first Halo 3 ODST. I know these are like ringing bells for some serious gamers out there, but we would play all sorts of stuff, and it would just be so fun. And it's like now I'm on my PS4 with my homies and all my friends, and I'm trying to run the game. I really am, but it's like the feeling's just not there anymore. And a part of me is like, well, maybe it's because you're getting older and you don't really like games like that. And it's like, no, I enjoy getting on the game, to run every now and then. But it's like, what happened to developers making good games? Like, I remember even 2K, the best 2K that came out, and I don't even play 2K because I don't understand basketball IQ, so I don't really enjoy 2K, but I only enjoy running park with my homies. So the only game in 2K that was actually good was like 2K16 and 17. Matter of fact, probably 2K13, because I was balling out on 2K13, I was balling out on 2K16, but then it's like 2K started getting garbage. Modern Warfare 2 came out, Modern Warfare 3 was good, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and then it just got garbage. They started making stuff like Infinity Warfare and Advanced Warfare and Call of Duty Ghosts and Call of Duty World War 2. Now they came out with Modern Warfare, and it's just like, you know, I just don't get where we went wrong. And I'm not even gonna blame the people. Well, I do have to put the blame somewhere. So I blame the game developers, because over time it's like game developers, they actually started realizing like, okay, we've created a franchise, we've created a fan group, and they'll buy the game just because it's a new game. And they've not changed anything with these games. The only thing they do is add all this in-store content for you to continuously just keep buying stuff inside their in-store content. And I mean, that's cool because it allows for you, to get new skins and new things like that. But it's like the game's not changed. The games itself have gotten worse. From Black Ops 3, 4, to Infinity Warfare, to Advanced Warfare, to Ghost, to World War 2, the games have gotten progressively worse, and the in-store content for you to keep buying has gotten more expensive and gotten way more overloaded. Like it's like they're almost only going for the profit off of the people, and they not listening to anybody. Like at one point it used to be that Call of Duty community, 2K community, all these different communities used to actually listen to the people playing their games. Now it's like like I said previously, they're just like, well, they're gonna buy it anyway, so we're gonna do what we want to do, and we're just gonna make it trash. And it's like they only care about the profits. And I put some of the blame on us people because we realize that before the game even releases, there's nothing new, there's nothing changed, and all that in-store content, they're still gonna have that, and they're not gonna actually put any time and effort into the games. And I blame us for knowing this type of knowledge and still buying the games. It's just like people who had to have the PS5. You bought the PS5, and what PS5 games are out? Besides like what? Dragon Hunter or something like that, or like what? Big Sack Boy Adventure or some other stuff, Grand Theft Auto. Like, what other games are out? Grand Theft Auto has been one of the top grossing games for like 6 years now, and it released like 6 years ago. Like, when are they gonna ever come out with a new game? People have been waiting on Grand Theft Auto, but if they're gonna keep adding in-game content for GTA 5, we're never gonna get a 6. So it's just like, people bought a PS5, they bought an Xbox Series X or whatever, and there's no new games to go out with it. They can barely get the frame rates, they can barely get the 4K quality to, you know, upgrade, because who makes games that are 4K? They sold it to us on the fact that, oh, these play 4K games, but there's nobody with a game out that's 4K. So it's like, once again, they're only doing this for profit. Yeah, we need a new system, but it's like, can we get a new system with some games? And then I'm also kind of getting fed up with the point of, like, ever since Fortnite came out, every game wants to be a battle royale. You got Call of Duty. The only thing that saved Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Call of Duty Cold War, because they're both garbage, is Warzone. And that's it. You don't really see people playing online because, like I said, the online hasn't changed. They don't listen to the community. You'll still see people playing Warzone, which Warzone is cool. I run it time to time with my homies, but it's just like, how long can we sit up here playing the same stuff? Fortnite had their battle royale. They stopped listening to people over time and started doing like, oh, you gotta kill somebody to get health and stuff. Like, that should only be for rank. There should be a difference between ranked and casual, and they did make the difference eventually, but they were struggling with listening to the community on what to do. They just started doing their own thing, and now all they do is just release skins and all these different things to buy in the store, and the game is still the same. Then you have games like Apex, which I really think Apex is one of the games that has really changed the way people play games, because it's a battle royale, but every character has their own ability, and it just makes sense. Like, Apex is probably the only game right now that I will play. Just only Apex. If we're not running Apex or Rogue Company, then I'm not running the game, and that's just honestly what it is. And it's gotten to the point of being so bad for these games that me and the homies are like, yo, like, can we please find a new game? And any game that we try to find is either 1 to 2 players online, it's either only single player, or it's a third person, like a 3-player game. And if it is a 4-person game, it's some lame game. Like, it's like companies don't even come out with exciting games that aren't shooters or aren't more battle royales. It's like, where has the creativity gone in this world? Like, it's starting to become an issue to me, because it's like, all these millions of people in this world, you produce all these different games, we have all these different systems, and no one can come up with a brand new concept of a game that's not a battle royale or a shooter or something. Like, I used to have a dream a long time ago of a game I wanted to make, and if I could make it now, it would be like a 100-person battle royale, but with like 100 different characters with different abilities, and you can train your character in his environment and all that different stuff. And I wish I could create it, but I just don't have the team behind me to be able to do so. I mean, I still could, yeah, it's always possible, but I'm just like, I don't understand where the game developers that should be making these interesting and nice games, where they are. Like, a lot of gamers now, or a lot of game developers, they'll show you a trailer or something of a game that looks like it looks really good. Like, you'll look at the trailer and you'll be like, dang, this gonna be it right here. And then the game drop and it's complete garbage. Like Cyberpunk 2077. People pumped that up on YouTube for so long. They were like, we've been waiting 8 years for this. It looks so great. You could drive a car. You could yada yada. I played Cyberpunk. I bought it. I played it for a solid hour. And I was bored. I was like, bro, I don't know how y'all do this. I don't know how y'all do this. This is horrible. This is horrible. And then I was experiencing glitches where, like, every time I'm in the middle of the game, it's like I would get a blue screen and I'd have to restart and all this different stuff. And I thought it was just me who thought this game was garbage and that it was horrible just to play the experience. But it turns out almost everyone who was a fan, you know, started to actually get mad because they're like, this isn't even what we asked for. And it got so bad that Cyberpunk eventually, because they had so many bugs and stuff, just took it off the PlayStation market. And then they offered a thing, like on my PS4 one day, it was like, you want a refund for Cyberpunk? I was like, yes, I need that money back ASAP because Cyberpunk was garbage. So I'm just kind of at the point now where it's like, I don't even know if running the game or being on my game system is even worth it. Because it's just like, I mean, I'll use it for Hulu, I'll use it for Netflix, maybe Spotify. I'm finna stop using Spotify too. But it's like Hulu, Netflix and stuff, and it's just like, man, like, I just can't deal with it any longer. Like, I want to be able to get on the game like I used to with my homies, and we can actually run the game and have fun for hours, you know, playing different games with different objectives, not going from Fortnite to Apex to Call of Duty to Warzone to trying to run 2K and the same thing. Now if you hit a green beam, you can miss. It's like, and GTA, just driving around and just doing endless just nonsense, earning fake money. It's just like, maybe it is me. I just feel like I'm just getting run down by this video game community. It's like, they're just only worried about the profits. They don't care about the people, the fans, the community, none of that. It's like, if you listen to the community, I bet you all would make way more money. But instead, they'd rather just, I guess, just keep doing the same formula over and over because we, the consumers, keep consuming, even when we hate it. And I don't know, man. I just haven't bought a new game in so long. If it's not free, I'm not buying it. Like, and that's the reason I have Apex. Like, it's a free game that, honestly, if Apex was $20, I would probably pay just because of how good of a game it is. But they're doing everything right and it's free. And the rest of these game developers are not. Like, I haven't played a good Call of Duty since probably Black Ops 2. And even that, I was like, that's kind of a stretch. Like, I don't know about Black Ops 2. I really only played it for zombies. But let me know down below in the comments if you all agree. Like, video games have just gotten so bad over the years. I like the nostalgia of having a Game Boy, a Nintendo, a GameCube, a Wii, like playing those games, like Wii Sports Resort, stuff like that. That was revolutionary. Like, we'll never get that time of fun, that time of like happiness, that time of playing the game with your friends, being able to run different games. We'll never get that time back again, man, because these game developers just don't care, and apparently people don't care how they treat us either. I don't put my money towards any of these game developers anymore. If the game costs money, I gotta actually go to someone who bought it, play it on their system first and see what's up, because I just can't do it anymore, man. I'm about like this close to stop playing PlayStation, stop playing Xbox, stop looking at games in general. The only thing I really do now is just get on YouTube and just hope there's someone out there who relates to the same way I feel, because I just feel like it's getting a little out of control now, and not enough people have been speaking up about it. And I mean, they have been speaking up about it, but it's just like a video I watched today, and then I'll go ahead and wrap this up. A dude who plays Call of Duty was like, he heard that Call of Duty Vanguard, the new one that's supposed to come out this year, is complete garbage, and the only reason they're releasing this one is because they want Infinity Ward to work on another game to come out in 2022. Yeah, there was a yellow jacket. Regardless of that, man, yeah, so I watched the video earlier, and the dude was like, yeah, he heard Call of Duty Vanguard's gonna be garbage. Like I said, they're gonna put it out just to have something out this year while the Infinity War works on the next game. Comes out like 2022. And he was currently running Cold War, and we know how trash of a game that is. And he was like, you guys, I don't want you guys to buy this game because I'm gonna buy it first just to let you all know if it's even worth buying, and it's gonna probably be garbage, but that's what I'm on YouTube for, to buy these games and let you know. And it was like, bro, like, I get that you're trying to like help people out and review these new games that we all know are gonna be garbage, but you shouldn't even support them unless you know for certain the game is good. Like, don't buy the game when you know they're putting it out just as a filler game that's already gonna be trash, just so you can play it. So I guess have like YouTube content, and then let us know if it's bad when we already know it's bad. Like, I mean, I get it, it's entertaining for us to watch, but you're defeating the whole purpose of allowing for them to keep doing this to the community. Like, we shouldn't be supporting anything they do at this point unless it's what the people want. the people need to start making their voice heard on what we want. I mean, we're trying to not listen. I just say we just cancel the whole company. We canceling everything else in society. If they don't want to listen, don't ever shop with them again. Once enough money starts leaving their pockets and they're like, dang, why we don't got no money? We put $1 million into this game and we only made $20,000. Maybe they'll stop making trash. But yeah, man, it's been your boy Chad, man. Just drop a comment down below and let me know what you think about this video. If you agree with the video games that are out, if you even really play games anymore, if you wish they make fun games again. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.